The expert advisor is finding where to buy low target reversal or where to sell high target reversal for Forex, and for binary option, the low target reversal will be a call and the high target reversal will be a put. So that is buy or call direction up, that is sell or put direction down. That would be your entry. The ideal entry on this 1 hour bar chart would be 1.15042. The ideal entry on this 30-minute bar chart will be 1.1504. You can run the expert advisor on one bar chart, example 1 hour bar chart, and it will indicate you the place to enter for the low target as a buyer or for the high target as a seller. You can also run the expert advisor, you see here and there, on a different chart, in this case a 30-minute bar chart. And you will only enter the trade automatically if both the 30-minute and the 1 hour agree. It means you are comparing different time frame and you want to have the same entry for, let's say, 1 hour and 30 minutes. In that case, that's how you will view the expert advisor. An order will be taken only if the market reach 1.1504, your low target reversal, and if your low target reversal for the 30 minutes is also similar as the 1 hour. In the expert advisor, you can set up, you can fine-tune and modify the similarity between target. We don't want the, in this case, the low target reversal 1.1504 to be exactly the same in the 30 minutes than the 1 hour. So there is settings there in the expert advisor where you can modify that. And of course, we give guideline and we have preset that you can load where everything is already done for you. I advise to find out what is the spread of your broker. By example, here for the euro against the dollar, this broker, where is it? Okay, so the spread here is about 2 pips. So that's what we advise. If the target for your entry target, in this case 1.1504, it's very close in both 30 minutes and 1 hour in both chart, but we would advise to have a setting saying that if they're close at 2 pip close. So by example, if that was 1.1505 and this one 1.1507, you will still take the trade. The entry can also be adjusted. Let's take the example here, 1.1504. You don't want to enter at 1.1504 exactly because you're not going to get the trade. So you can set up the system to enter a little bit above it. Here you see the entry was 2.5 pips. So 1.1504 is the ideal entry, and 1.1505 was, or the system was set up. Once again, all those settings are automatically loaded in a parameter that we send you with the EA. You don't have to think about it, but you can play with it. And again, it depends of your broker. If your broker has a larger or tighter spread, then you can adjust your entry accordingly. You can also set up your expiration for binary option in a logical way. Example, this is a 30-minute bar chart, and actually, let's see, the time here, it's on this system here, 33, but it's not correct, excuse me, a new account registration. Okay, I screwed up. My time is something 43, okay? So if you enter on a 30-minute bar chart expiration and the system tell you that is the entry, and you see that the time it's, let's say, 45, and it's a 30-minute bar chart, obviously you have another 15 minutes to go. So you would set up your expiration time for binary no more than 15 minutes. Why? Because after 15 minutes, if we enter at, let's say, something 45 minutes, 10:45, you enter with the call for binary option. Don't put your binary option expiration larger than 15 minutes, because you will be then on the next bar. And the system, the expert advisor, is finding target per bar. So on the next bar, let's say in 16 minutes, it will be the hour 01. Then a new bar will be created, a new set of value will be, a new set of targets will be created as well by the expert advisor. And so your entry here, 1:15:05, is only valid for the current bar. That's something important to understand. You can also create a comparison not only between two time frame, but between group of time frame. By example, we can create one group 1 hour and 30 minutes, and we can create a second group, let's say 15 minutes and 5 minutes. And the expert advisor will give you the entry only if both groups agree. So if the 1 hour and the 30 minutes gives you one target, and if that target is the same as the 15 minutes and the 5 minutes, then you will enter the trade very safe. A bit explanation about the color here. You see green, well, that's when you want, it's a valid target, valid low target reversal, either a Forex buy or a call option for binary. So that is green. Red, of course, it's the high target reversal. That will be your sell in Forex or your put in binary option. What about the white? White is when, in this case, the system is set, the expert advisor is set to have a comparison between 30 minutes and 1 hour. We find a correlation on the buy side, you see, 0404. We do not find a correlation on the high side. It's hidden here. You see that the high target reversal, the highest place the market could go for to be sold, so the safest, would be 1523. And there is no correlation between the 30 minute and the 1 hour. We can see it here, it's 1329.9, so 1330, excuse me, 1530, you can see it very well. So 1530 for, that's the sell spot for the 1 hour, 1523, that's the sell spot for the 30 minute. There is 7 pips difference, that's too much. Of course, it's something that you can fine-tune in the expert advisor, but once again, all those settings will be sent for you. You can load them automatically, you don't have to think about it. So the 1521.9 would be the sell target for the 30 minutes, but it is not correlated with the other chart. In this case, we correlate the 30 minutes with the 1 hour, and we enter in the 30 minutes only if there is a match between the two. And when you have no correlation between the two, you still see the value, but it's white. And if the price goes up there, nothing will happen. Remind you that the system can work both manually and automatically. That is that at the moment you touch the target, the order is automatically sent to your Forex or binary option provider. We are working on extending the range of company we can work with. Finally, there's a third option, but it doesn't show here, it's yellow. If the color is yellow, then it means the target is not valid. Not valid means nothing will happen on the target if it's yellow, nothing will happen on the target if it's white, but the difference of a non-valid target is just that it's non-valid. 1:15:21.9 could become valid, let's say on the next bar. We have a change of situation on the 30 minutes, and it's going to match the hour, then all the target will change, and you're going to have different colors. And valid target on the high side and the low side can also look like they won't be achieved. They're outside the range. You see here, this has been done. This could be done, but again, no correlation. So we wait for the next bar. Okay, I was a bit long. at the end, but that's just the first approach. If you want to know more about the expert advisor, if you want to try it for free, I'm going on holiday till the 15th of March, and so I won't be 100% available, but I will make more tutorial. Hoopla, we just win. I will make more tutorial on the system. If you have question, I can still answer, but that's not going to be as if I'm, on the job. So right now, what I'm suggesting is send me a message, send me an email, go visit the website, and go visit our Facebook, and check for more YouTube video, and I can send you the expert advisor, and you can play with it. At this point, it's only send order automatically to one binary broker. We're working in 15th of September is going to send order to another binary option broker, and we also have Forex broker we're going to add to it. And let's take a look at the setting, if you want, of the expert advisor, on the properties of it. Let's start with the license key. Of course, if you ask it for free, you're gonna have it for free, not for life, but for free for a certain time. When the license key expires, you have to ask for another one. Operation type, you can work Forex. You can send the binary option to stock pair. We made test with them. This broker doesn't exist anymore, and you can send automatically the binary option order to a social website called Trade For Me, where you can get followers and become a signal provider yourself. You can send alert. As I said, you can become a sender. You can become a signal provider as well. Let's see the other. Operation type. Yeah, we're gonna add here other binary option broker. That will be gone. We're gonna add Forex broker with the name, so it's gonna go straight to your account. And we're gonna add two binary option broker, and one of it will accept European client. That's important because it's a big problem now, and they are 100% clean. You get paid, you lose, you win, the money is yours. That's very important. You can set up the expiration time. Let's forget about that. The amount of your binary option, well, that will be changed. Let's see. Oh, that's for Forex. Forex, you can set up the stop loss. You can work with automatically take profit, where you can set up a risk ratio, and your take profit will be done automatically in Forex. There is also a minimum time left to place the order in binary option, which is very convenient. You don't want an order with an expiration of time of 10 minutes being placed in less than 10 minutes before the expiration of the bar. So this is the minimum time left in the bar to place the order. I'm sorry, maybe it's a bit too much, but of course I will go in detail. I just record that before going to holiday because I'm very happy because that stuff works and we're all gonna make money. Okay, what else are you gonna have? So here you can work with one time frame, by example 1 hour. You can work with a second time frame or a second group of time frame. Okay, so by example you have your current time frame, the additional time frame, that's group 1, and group 2 you will have 2 more options, so you can compare. I understand it's not very clear, but I'm recording that just before taking off, so I just really want to share with you something that works. There is so much bullshit around that when something works, it's worth to be noted. So I'll be more specific, okay? So let's not spend too much time on it. But basically, yes. Do I have one time frame here? No, okay. So that's for one time frame, and that is for additional group of time frame that will be compared to each other. Out of that stuff here, you can add numbers. It can be either valid or not, and those numbers actually are coming from another analysis. So I have my own analysis. I'm using this to fine-tune. Initially, I used this to fine-tune my analysis and to get a confirmation of when to enter, but it works by itself on a very short time frame, so that's great for binary. If you want to work for a longer term, or if you want to use other analysis with this one, you see now it became yellow, so it means don't enter here. Don't enter, there is no comparison, there is no nothing, no order will be taken. Yellow means goodbye, we wait for the next bar. In 5 minutes you're gonna have a next bar, and I will probably keep talking for another 5 minutes. So you're gonna have the opportunity to see the system switching the hourly bar and the 30-minute bar and restarting to compare it. So what is those manual target? Well, it's very simple. If you introduce a price here, let's say 1.1562, okay, then, and you put this on true, then the expert advisor, even if it finds a valid target, you know, like we had here to buy, let's say if he finds a valid target to sell, let's say this one, and the market comes here within the bar and touch it, nothing will happen. If that target is not 115.62, again, you have the possibility in the expert advisor to give a leeway, give some flexibility. It doesn't have to be 115.62 exactly that will be found as a sell target. Usually I advise between 1 and 2.5 pips. And so let's say that the system finds, the expert advisor finds a valid sell target at 115.63. That's okay. The price will, you're going to sell there, either Forex or binary, depends what you choose before. Anything else, you're not going to be filled. So if the expert advisor finds a great target, but it doesn't fit the manual target you input in the expert advisor, if it doesn't fit, no order will be taken. So you can have analysis from a different source, and the Linsky expert advisor will confirm your point from a different source or not. So that works for the high target reversal. We have a few settings for the low target reversal. It means if you want to buy, if you want to sell on a specific point from another analysis, and having Linsky expert advisor fine-tuning and confirming your spot, that can be done. In the buffer pips, the buffer pips is a great place. It's a great input that allow you to choose a target plus minus a certain number of pips, so that's 2.5 in this case, and that is the correlation between time frame level. Here we have 30-minute time frame level, here we have 1 hour time frame level. The buy target was very close here, 150, it just changed, but it's not relevant anymore. So it was 115.04, 115.042, something like that. Up, another win. And the system allows you to have a flexibility between the comparison between time frame, 2.5 pips, and the entry also. So you can say, if this is 1.1506 and this is 1.1504, I still want to enter, it's still a valid comparison. And where do I want to enter? Well, you can choose the extreme level. Let's say, again, 115.04, 115.06, okay, I want to enter, but where do you want to enter? Extreme level, I will enter 115.04, the safest place. You can also choose if you want to enter on the highest time frame. In that case, you will enter on the target 115.06, which is the hourly. All those settings will be arranged for you automatically. There is no need to think too much, but it's very important that you are aware. And most of the people will fine-tune according to their own like. You can disable the system so it doesn't take any order. RSI multiplier, this we're gonna take off because it's irrelevant actually. And that's about it. Now let's see soon, in a minute, I managed to speak another 5 minutes, I'm great. We're gonna see the expert advisor, flipping to the next bar and creating new target. That's it. Okay, so you see here, the 30 minute is compared to the 1 hour and doesn't find any comparison. So those targets could become valid if they're changing. I mean by that the 1 hour target may change and fit the 30-minute target. And so the color will change here. You're gonna have either red or green, and meaning that if the bar touch it, your order is gonna be filled, or you should enter manually here as a buyer call or there as a seller put. Okay, I'm gonna change the setting of the 30 minute. You see the 30 minute is compared with the additional time frame of 1 hour. I'm going to disable it, so that's just the numbers for the 30 minute. So if the 30 minute goes to 1:15 or 1:15:29, should be there a buy or a sell. Let's take a look. Low target reversal on the hourly give us 14.97.4, and my correlation between different time frame is 2.5. So it's too far. It's too far, and there is no correlation within 2.5 pips between the 30 minute and the hour. That's why if I go back in properties, okay, and if I change it to, sorry, enter, that's it, I'm lost in my own system. Here we go. Additional time frame 1 hour, right? Then it's going to show you if within the correlation maximum between time frame 11 and 2.5, within this 2.5 pips, there is no correlation found. Target is yellow. Excuse me. Target is white. Yellow is if it's a non-valid target. This is a valid target. What is a non-valid target? Well, it's something which is, the system says, if it gets there, you're not going to have a correlation. It's not something you want to do. You can ignore it. So basically, when you see something yellow, you can go make yourself a coffee and wait for the next bar. Here, it's still possible that the 1 hour target change and get close enough to the 30 minute. And so it means wait can happen. Of course, you don't have to wait, and the order can be sent automatically to your binary option broker, and after the 15th of September to the Forex broker as well. You can visit our website. The website name is Signal-guru.com. All right, and you can see the website address. That's it. That's for binary option. And we also have a website for Forex at Signal-guru-fx.com. And soon we're going to have an application on Google Play for Forex. And finally, last piece of information, because it's very important. You have a great expert advisor, you have a great system that works fine, but where do you make it? You know, what broker do you take? You understand binary broker is very, very, very difficult to find good broker. I have 2 of them that I work with and which are safe. And Forex broker, I have 2 or 3 that we can work with, and both of them will accept automatic order from our expert advisor. No bonus, no bullshit, no hidden something. They just pay money. And that's what I want. It's no use for me to have a great system and not being able to claim my money. So that's it. And that's another website we have where I separated the broker from the expert advisor and from the signal. I want it to be 2 different things, but I'll make sure that those brokers are ethical. It's very important. Stay tuned for more news. If you want more information, email me, answer on Facebook, and I will send you the expert advisor for you free to play for, let's say, almost a month until 15th of September, when we will go back and link it to broker. In the meantime, you can familiarize yourself with it. Have a great time. See you again.